I beat the shit out of some kids today. Made me feel good about myself.
You need many years of therapy.
Actually, my problem's not medical. It's psychological.
I haven't got a mount situation figured out. Turned down. Copywriting. 30% chance of more showers today. It's just starting to kind of dry up the roads finally, because we've had rain and freezing rain, and like everything north of here is pretty shitty. Right now I'm just holding the camera, so if it's all over the place, I apologize. It's not ideal. There's no sunroof in this car. It's a hardtop, so I don't really have anywhere to clamp my stuff to. I just tried wedging the camera in the headrest, and that it doesn't go up high enough to get that done. So now I have another problem that needs another solution. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of clamp mechanism that goes off the headrest bars out into the middle of the car, which will be all right. It'll be a good view once I'm sure I got a clamp, because I used to have a clamp that would go on the mirror of the truck. Tryson? Yep. Oh, she's so quiet. But then I'm like, hey, I can hold the camera because it's DSG, which is a cool term for automatic with paddles on the fucking steering column. So anyways, today's we're gonna take out that 11 crossings and 4 manifolds, because he was like, yeah, I got 5 Ys. I figured they'd be like the other like water companies. I'm like, oh, no problem. No, they're on huge stands and they're massive Ys and like manifolds. It's not really Y dumps like we use at like Torrent. I was pointing you out the other day when we were out by James River. Did I point those out? I think I did. Yeah, I did. All my days are running together. It's kind of hard to remember what day was what day did what. So anyways, yeah, they're massive manifolds. It's probably more for directing water, obviously, instead of dumping water out of the line. So they were quite big. Ross? He wasn't on the dispatch. Maybe he preloaded for somebody else. He was loading when I showed up at Whitewater. We haven't literally 11 months, if not more, since we did any work for Whitewater. Last I heard, I talked to a buddy there. He's like, 2023, he was like, 2024 is supposed to be off the chains. We're gonna be so busy, which I'm sure they were, but they got their own truck or 2. So that was kind of like less work for us, which is fine. I don't mind doing it, but I don't love doing it, especially a lot. More of a lazy guy where I'm like, I just want to like put on one chain. One chain on the front, cross chain the back, and then we call it golden. Fucking light. Let's do this. AWD, not full-time, but all-wheel drive capabilities. So, and then I got the winter tires on now, so it's pretty capable. I haven't been like hooning it or anything like that. I've been just kind of trying to feel out the car. I know these Audis have huge understeer issues, so I know you gotta really wing it. You can get a controller that kind of converts it to, you can't get any more than I think 50-50. So yeah, I think as it is factory, which I'm pretty sure everything is factory on this, it's more like, I don't even know what the number, I'll have to insert it here. But anyways, we'll go in. We got to take out that crossing's massive load of all sorts of goods out to just west of Rocky. And then he's like, I might send you to Cochran to get a cat of some sort, and we're gonna take that to Evansburg. Stay tuned. Got me not parking right. Supposedly the best picker operator we got can't park worth shit. What's going on today in here? 102 got a visor. Oh, it's got half a stack. I guess it's not getting new stacks. It's got 45s, good enough, right? I think there's 6. Long ways to go. Tandem neck. Yeah, I just see another trailer that doesn't scissor worth shit. Because if they're picking up on that, that'll be... Maybe it does. Obviously it won't be right now, because if that was proper, you'd be able to pull those out, I think. I don't understand that design. Who makes it? I don't know. Oh, it's a Jerry's. That's why. The best scissor to have is like the one I got that folds up, and these touch. Because then this will get punched out eventually, whether you get too aggressive over long periods of use. I don't like it. And if you're doing a lot of scissoring, the worst thing is fighting with it. Nicely done. Getting a C-VIP on the Jeep. I think actually the 24 and the 16 have to have the C-VIP, so that mid. She doesn't get a ton of use, so it's not like we're gonna have to put a lot of stuff into it. Might need to grease that wheel. Cat. Not much changing over there. They loaded up the bed truck to go do that CHD move again, that directional drill on the pipeline. I think they got to move it down the road a little bit, so the bed truck's going doing that. So I should put in an order. Those will get ripped off. Hey, get in on some of that CHD stuff. Like bed truck wise, I'd like to try it out. That's not much different. You get a smaller lease, that's for sure. Let's get out of here. field's pretty hard work, you know. So now we're gonna jet on down to Cochran, somewhere on 22, and pick up some sort of cat. I don't know. Hopefully, small enough I can scale it, kind of thing. I'm sure, and I hope it's not corked. Always get this. Yeah, you gotta haul a cat. I'm like, well, corks or no corks? They're like, good question. I'm like, yeah, it is, because I don't like sweeping my deck when it's full of holes. I do like that it's corked, that it doesn't slide off the trailer. That's sweet. Maybe it's just a little baby one and it's not corked, but I don't know. The majority of cats are usually corked. I don't know. Am I wrong? Are they kind of useless in the winter if they're not corked? Well, I wouldn't say useless, but probably harder to push, you know? Just spinning out. So we'll go down there and scoop that up, and then we got to take it to Evansburg, which is pretty much Entwistle, right on Highway 16 and 22 there. It's the Yellowhead Highway. If you truck Canada, I'm sure. You know the Yellowhead Highway for sure, so it's the Alberta section, and yeah, probably take us like 2 hours to get down there, maybe 2.5 from over here. We're kind of 35-40 minutes in the wrong direction, so I'm just gonna cut Leslieville here. We're on 597 766 through Leslieville, Highway 11, jig jog back onto 766 over to 54. Able to come west, 4 clicks, Highway 22 to Sundre, take 22, 27, 22, down to Cochran. I'm gonna take a pit stop too, get some breakfast, lunch. Undecided yet, but the wife forgot to get a little bit of extra bread yesterday, so I only have 1.5 sandwiches. Pretty much not enough, especially now that I gotta go to Evansburg. So it was payday today, so yeah, we could spare no expense today. Gonna eat.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. it's scary sometimes, but I know we're safe. Two peas in a pod, a roller coaster to walk out the door. We could be in control, but we just keep on putting on a show. And baby, I don't mind it. Let them talk, they don't get it. That we are two peas in a pod. We are two peas in a pod. 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 That we are two peas in a pod. A roller coaster to walk out the door. We could be in control, but we just keep
What the
on
dog
putting
do?
on a show. And baby, I don't mind. Let them talk, they don't get it. That we are two peas in a pod.
Pretty sure I broke this mount too now. Such a piss off. What do they give you? Plastic. Like, what do they expect? Dude, the second one I broke. It's just like a clip that goes around your hat on the brim. And it's got a little magnetic cup that this camera sits in. If I fall and drop, that's why. That was Caden's excavator. He passed us on the way in here. And he left his snipe. I definitely don't want all that on my deck. Oh boy. Have that fall in traffic. Buddy's driveway is pretty tight. I rubbed a few trees coming in. I know, track shovel. I don't have one. And the amount of times I'd use it, it'd just be in my way all the time. Camera. Don't forget that, because I would definitely get squished. I hope I don't should tilt that way so it sticks out the passenger side. That's a little aggressive. idea if I'm straight or not. Feels kind of. Little over. Oh, I'm way over. It's hard to tell. I'm not a pro. More. You have nothing to really gauge off of if you're straight. Even. I don't really know what to do with the blade all the time. Like, should a guy have it so it's wide on both sides, or does he leave it sticking out ditch side? Be mostly that is on that lump, mostly on 2 lanes, so I'm gonna leave it like that. That's how I usually do it. Oh yeah, mud.
He probably did that. Oh, would you look at this?
Like beating the piss out of your truck. Fuck, I hate that. Why should I have to ruin my truck with haul stuff? Dude, what it is. Not a bad day, huh? 6 o'clock. Started at... Time did I start? 6-ish? Not bad. It's a 14-hour day. Might have got a couple minutes free in there somewhere. Deck this off and just park in the trailer here in the yard. Deck off and then go park and go home and crack beer. R&R time. It's tight. I don't think the picker moved again today. So it was the same thing this morning, the same thing last night.